Good morning, students. A very warm welcome for the second session of accounting. This is the second video for accountancy for class 11. Today I'm going to discuss with you accounting equation. Okay. To illustrate that, I have a question in front of me. That's question number 1. So basically, what's accounting equation? Accounting equation is basically, just wait. Liabilities plus capital is equal to the assets. The meaning of these three terms I've already explained in my first video. Liability is any amount which a business firm has borrowed from outsiders. It has to repay. So whatever amounts a business firm owes to outsiders, those amounts are called liabilities. Capital is the money invested in the business by the owner. And assets are things of value owned by a business or anything that would give benefit to the business in future. We'll draw vertical lines so as to make columns under these three items. Okay. In the equation, as you notice, there is left hand side. Liabilities plus capital comprises the left hand side of this equation and assets comprise the right hand side. Let's do this question. As you can see, the first transaction, Sandeep started business with cash rupees 1 lakh. So let me also tell you, in accountancy, we have a concept called business entity concept, according to which the identity of the owner has to be kept separate and distinct from the identity of the business. Although it's Sandeep's business, but for accounting purpose, we have to keep Sandeep separate from his business. So this amount of rupees 1 lakh will be shown under capital because I told you the money with which the business is started by the owner is called capital. And in the business, a new asset is coming in and that asset is cash. I hope you will all agree with me that cash is an asset, is a kind of an asset, because I told you anything of value is an asset and cash, everyone would agree, that has value. So in the business, an asset by the name of cash is coming in of rupees 1 lakh. First transaction is over, students. LHS is equal to RHS. LHS means left hand side, which is 1 lakh, is equal to RHS, which is also 1 lakh in this case. Transaction 2. Purchase furniture for cash rupees 5,000. When furniture has been purchased for 5,000, I'm copying cash from above. Cash of rupees 5,000 must have been paid. So I'll have to deduct rupees 5,000 from cash. So in the cash box, how much cash is now left? 95,000, because 5,000 have been paid to the shopkeeper from whom we have purchased furniture. And we have brought that furniture in the business. Furniture is an asset because it has value. So furniture is a new asset which you are going to show under the column of assets with the value of 5,000. So I hope it's clear. Wait. Capital remains intact. It remains as it is, 1 lakh. I'm copying from above. So your RHS, that is asset side total, is coming out to be how much? Cash is 95,000 as you can see, and 5,000 furniture. That makes it 1 lakh. On the LHS, capital is 1 lakh. So both sides are same. Let's move on to the third one. As you can see above, third transaction says purchase goods for cash rupees 20,000. Purchase goods for cash rupees 20,000. So cash, which is 95,000 in the previous one. See, I have copied 95,000 from the second equation. We have paid cash 20,000 to buy goods. So cash will reduce by 20,000. In the cash box now we are left with cash, how much? 75,000. Now what are goods? Goods are things or items in which a businessman deals. Example, for a chemist, medicines are goods. For a bookseller, books are goods. They deal in this. items. They buy these things to sell and make money. Furniture, I'm copying as it is from the previous one, which is 5,000 children. But a new asset by the name of stock we'll have to write. Stock of goods, actually, I want to say. Stock of 20,000. You will not write goods, you will write stock. Okay. So on the asset side, 20,000 has been deducted from cash, but stock has been added. A new asset, stock, 20,000. So what is the total of the asset side? 75,000 plus 5,000, 80. 80 and 20 is 1 lakh. Okay. Liability side is 0. Capital is 1 lakh, which remains as it is. So I've copied it. Let's move on to the fourth one. Fourth transaction is purchase goods on credit for 36,000. So purchase goods on credit. This transaction will not affect cash. Cash remains same at 75,000 because it's a credit transaction. Furniture remains intact. There is no change. I'm copying as it is. 5,000. Stock will change. Why? Stock of 36,000 has been purchased on credit. So 36,000 I'm adding up in stock. So now the stock becomes 56,000. The value of stock has become now 56,000. You should not forget that the supplier from whom we have purchased goods on credit, we have to pay him back 36,000 in future. So he will be shown under the liabilities. As you can see, I'm writing supplier 36,000. Name of the supplier is not mentioned in the question. Had it been mentioned, I would have written the name of that supplier. Okay. So 1 lakh I've written under capital. It's just a copy. Capital remains the same. So LHS left hand side is coming out to be 1,36,000, and RHS asset side is coming out to be also 1,36,000. How? 75,000 cash, 5,000 of furniture. That makes it 80. And furniture of 56,000. That makes it 1,36,000. Fifth one. Let's read the fifth transaction. Paid for rent 700. Shop must be on rent actually. So remember, expenses, rent we are paying for the shop. Okay. So expenses will always be deducted from the capital. Rent paid. This is the remaining capital, and because we have paid rent in the form of cash, from cash of 75,000 I'll deduct 700. Rent paid 00347 74,300 remains in the cash box. Remaining things remain as they were. Furniture at 5,000, stock at 56,000, supplier on the liability side as it is 36,000. Okay, we'll do the total at the end, and we move on to the last one, which says goods costing rupees 40,000 sold at a price of 20% for cash. So 20% over here basically means 20% profit. So I'll calculate here only 20% profit on cost. Basically 20% of 40,000, which is the cost, comes out to be, how much? 8,000. So 8,000 is the profit, children. That means what is the selling price? 40,000 plus 8,000. That makes it 48,000. Okay, so I'll tell you how to show this. Children, 99,300 capital I have copied from previous. Profit will always be added in the capital. So in this case, how much is the profit we are making? Pay attention, I just calculated it to 8,000. Why 8,000? 20% of 40,000. So 0, 0, 3. This is the capital. Okay. And we have sold for cash. So what will happen? Cash will increase. Cash which was 74,300 in the previous one. In this we will add up the selling price of goods. We have sold for 48,000 because selling price we will receive from the customer in the form of cash. Okay. So this is the cash position now. Remember, selling price we will add in the cash whenever we sell for cash. Profit we will add in the capital. And stock will decrease. Why stock will decrease? I'll tell you. Because goods we'll pack and give to the customers. So stock of goods will decrease in the shop. Furniture I'm copying as it is. Now stock, when I copy from above 56,000 children, remember from the stock I will deduct the cost price of the goods, which is 40,000, not the selling price, because I know what is the worth of goods for me. So I'm left with how much of stock? 16,000. Supplier will remain at as he was at 36,000. So this is the situation. Okay. Now just a moment. Wait, let me scroll down the screen. On the next page, from the previous one, at the end what we do is we prepare something called balance sheet. I'll explain the concept of balance sheet in the same question, which is very important, Balance sheet is prepared on the basis of this accounting equation, children. Balance sheet has got just a moment. L for liability side. Here the amount will come, and on this side you write the assets. LHS means left hand side, L for left hand side, L for liabilities. Remember this, you will not go wrong. Children, what I have to do is I just have to copy. Deliberately I kept liabilities and capital on the left hand side. So I just have to copy the supplier from above, the last equation. That is the sixth one. Supplier above is how much? 36,000. So I copy here 36,000, and then I copy the capital, which is 107,300. 107,300. Okay. And what about the assets? See, cash. Cash is how much? 122,300. Okay. We have furniture. Copying from above, basically furniture 5,000. And the stock of 16,000. This is the situation. Both the sides have to be the same.